We're going to look at today how, for the Seymour Community School District, certified staff and eligible support staff, how to put in for funeral and bereavement leave. What you need to do first is navigate to our staff launch page. On the staff launch page, you're going to go right here in the middle and you're going to find your Skyward employee portal. You're going to click on that link. Once you've clicked on it, make sure that you log in under your account. There is confusion between the two different ways that you are eligible to go ahead and take time off. So, as defined in the Employee Guidebook for certified staff and eligible support staff, each employee is eligible for up to 3 days of leave without loss of pay to attend the funeral of a family member. Family is defined as in-laws, spouse, child, parent, grandparent, brother, sister, or any other person residing in the employee's household defined as a dependent. Also, certified staff and eligible support staff, each employee is eligible for 1 day of leave to attend the funeral of any person significant to the employee not previously listed. A request for this day must be made and approved by the building administrator and/or he or her designee in the absence of a building administrator. This leave will be deducted from the eligible sick leave. So how do we put in for this time? Once you're logged in, we're going to go ahead and go for immediate family members first and how to enter that in. You're going to go to request time off. In the upper right hand corner, you're going to make sure that you go ahead and click on the plus add time off. We're going to go ahead and fill in the date for an immediate family member. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the date of the 21st. Auto fills with your name and your supervisor. Right here, the employee time off. Again, for an immediate family member, you can go ahead and choose funeral leave. Funeral leave, again, you have up to 3 days to take off, and it does not come out of your sick leave. When you choose funeral, we're going to go ahead and put the time off reason is going to be for funeral. If you need the whole day, you'll leave it as 1. If it needs to be a partial day, you would change that. Under the description, you would want to go ahead and list who it is going to be for, just so your supervisor knows what's going on. On the very bottom here, if you are required to have a sub for your position, you'd want to make sure that you have this checked. If you don't need a sub, you would take it off. I'm going to go ahead and leave this checked to show what happens. So I went in here, have it as a funeral for an immediate family member, meaning again, in-laws, spouse, child, parent, grandparent, brother, sister, or any other person residing in the employee's household defined as a dependent. Once this is all filled in, I'm going to go ahead and click on save. And again, I only have 1 day selected, but you are eligible up to 3. Because I have this check mark there, this screen is going to come up saying, oh, what's going on? I'm going to click on send anyway, and that's going to go ahead and get you to ASOP. And then you would log into ASOP and then go ahead and put in your request for the sub. Remember, Skyward is what we're going to use for them to track all of your leave, and ASOP is what's used for finding a sub. Now, the next thing we're going to take a look at is what do we do for bereavement? Again, bereavement is 1 day of leave to attend the funeral of anyone not covered under funeral leave, and that leave is going to be deducted from your sick leave. So to enter in an example of bereavement, you're going to go ahead and click on add time off. You can choose here single day, date range. I'm going to go ahead and put in the date for a non-immediate family member. I'll put it in as the 26th. For the you're going to choose sick leave, and then the reason you will select bereavement. Again, the employee time off will be sick. The reason bereavement. Again, if you only needed half a day, you can go ahead and put in 0.5, and then this would be where you would select the time. I'm going to go ahead and do 7:30. And then I'll go ahead and put in my 11:30, So I only need time off here. If you need a sub, make sure you put that check mark on there. If you don't, you would take it off. So again, employee time off type is sick. The reason is bereavement. The description, I'm going to go ahead and put this as my neighbor. Once that is good to go, you're going to go ahead and click on Save. If you need a sub, make sure you mark it. And that is going to be how you put in for the difference of your immediate family members, which would be funeral leave, and non-immediate family members, which would be bereavement. Again, recall bereavement will come from your sick leave.